Well, welcome back. I've been a little busy. I have managed to capture, I think I captured 2 more of those. At least 1 more. I've got that one marked. That one's got thrusters I need to pull off of it, the large thrusters. And that one's also got some large thrusters to pull off. But that means I have got 2 of these large ones for forward and back now. I haven't made as much progress on the shape, but let me get on the sun side here. Well, there really is no sun side here. But I managed to lay out a bunch of these ion thrusters for my side thrust, which that took some time. That was probably what I spent most of my time on, is getting all those moved around. But I think, well, whether that's enough or not, I don't know. I've got more I could put on, but I'm kind of getting tired of stacking ion thrusters on the side of this thing for now. But what I do need is I'm going to need a beacon or an antenna. Maybe both. I mean, I really don't have anything I need to remote control, so maybe just a beacon would work. And a beacon's going to be easier to hide in somewhere. Let's see, I've got that all stacked up. I don't know if I had that done last time or not, but I've got that all stacked up and filled in. I've got those moved in, and I did a lot of moving. But I think we need to, like I said, get a beacon in here somewhere. Need to find out a place for a beacon that's not going to be in the way. Maybe down here. That might be kind of tricky to get in there. But I need a place for a beacon. I also kind of need to find a place to finally put these solar panels. I think they might end up somewhere towards the back. Ow. End up somewhere towards the back, because that's kind of where I have a flat spot for them. But let's get to moving some stuff. Let's see, these should have a working beacon in there somewhere. There we go. See, to own it, I do not own it. This'll take a bit.
Inventory full.
Let's see, let's weld that up so it can kind of hold it. Because I need to extract this. Gonna need lots of room. I think that'll give me enough room. Let's see, this thing is probably converted itself back to a... Well, I've got something around here I've hacked. It's probably converted itself back to a ship. I do have the thing that converts stuff to a ship or a movable grid after a while. That's more useful down on a planet when you're doing scrapyard stuff. Up here, I like to have stuff stay still as I'm trying to pick these thrusters and various things off here. So that's why I'm always converting things back to a station. I guess I could go and uninstall the mod. since I'm really not using it. But I might just leave it. Clear out some of the space. And get in there and get that picked out. And there's another one over there. I think I'll leave that one alone. Apparently still got a control panel on me. Yes, that's the one I've been keeping in here. Mining carriage. And this thing has proven itself to be a rather useful tug. Let's see, is this the... Whoa! If I don't crash into stuff. And I have been putting this thing through its paces, putting all those ion thrusters on there and moving them. Oops. See if I can't stick myself down in here. Oh, I don't have anything. I just put all that stuff up. For now, let's just do transport. Need a name for the big ship. I haven't thought of anything, and I'm honestly not that good with names. But it needs a name. And let's see, how am I going to shove this thing in here? We kind of stick it right there. Get rid of this. Put that back where I can find it. And where'd I leave those at? They're down right over here. I've got the weld pads, but the weld pads get destroyed every time, so save some resources and just use these. It's not letting me put it there. There we go. So now we have a beacon. We might actually be able to find our way home again sometime, if I remember to turn it on. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Do that. So we've got that. And while I'm thinking about it, let's see if I can't... Let's see, those solar panels, they're kind of... I don't want to put them over up here where they'll get roasted by those, and that's kind of limiting where I can put them. So that's kind of where they're... I think they're going to end up back here. See, these are half blocks, so I can't put anything on top. Yeah. Let's see, that should be 4. Yep. So right there. Let's get rid of all that I've worked so, well, not that hard, but worked to get in there. Let's go back to here. Those can go there like that. We can put them in there like that. And now get to try to find... Okay, that's not it. Might have to use something... Yeah, I don't know if they're just gonna have it. There we go. Slope transition mirrored. And over here will be these two. Get this welded up. And I should be able to pull from right there. Oh. I forgot that one. So we've got that right there. That is close. Those are also, that's another one of these that I'm getting the large ions off of. But that is also a good source of ice, it looks to be. Because there's a lot of ice on them. So now that I've got that, see, are they here? No, they're over there. I need steel. Power on. Let's go ahead and turn the lock on also. I don't know. Now the problem is I've got 6 of these, so I'm only going to have 3. You know, if I put one top and bottom, I'm only going to have 3 to work with. And that doesn't really come out evenly in any way. So I'll need to find a way to arrange this. It might just have to be uneven. No, that's not the one I wanted. Are they... No, they're not in there. I don't think I've got them laid out. They're not there. I'll find them eventually. So we're going to need those. I think I've got stuff for those. So if I do that, how will I do 3? Well, hold on, I'm still not where I need to be yet. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Because I also want another rotor on top of that. Those are 4. Ow. Actually, let's do this instead. Let's use these. Because then I've got a T like that. And then I can put more rotors on the end of that. Or do I put more rotors on the end of that? Yeah. Bear with me. I'm trying to get figured out.
Energy low.
I was thinking of putting one top and bottom like this, but maybe it'd just be easier to have one on the top. That way I've got even, you know, I can have 3 on each side, which that's still, per se, not better. Of course, I could always go down to the planet and try to find more, but I'd rather not do that. Or go pirate some from private sale. Yeah, leave me with this for a bit as I try to get this figured out. Yeah, it's definitely easier to do that with the tug. But I do believe I have an idea here. I'll end up, I was kind of wanting one top and bottom, but I think I'll simply put them all on. This will end up being the top. But I believe I have got an idea that will make this work. Let me get into the easy mode here to move stuff around with. Let me grab this other panel. Oops. Panel is not there. Panel on the other side. Panel's on the other side. Sorry for those of you that get dizzy. I'm nowhere near it. Let's see, it's going to be backing into it. Yeah. And I don't have anything. Trying to use the wrong keys. Oh, this will be fun. Let's try doing that. And that might be a bad idea, but let me try that. Well, let me run off, get the rest of these solar panels moved, and I'll be back and figure out what we'll be doing after that. That's a new one. Going to very carefully first take out the explosives. See, nothing special there. Let me... I think I just lost that camera. Must have had some stuff missing from that. Yeah, I've got that on me. Well, let's see if we can avoid that again. I've got to relink all this here. I think that's the right one. I think that, yeah. Rename this one. There, maybe now I won't get it confused. Yep. Okay. Back to moving solar panels. Well, I have those solar panels in place. Got it all taken care of, except now I need some way to control it. Now I've got a programmable block right there. I could use a script, and that might be the better thing to do. But I feel like using a custom turret controller. I mean, I've done it in the past with these, and it worked out okay. So I figured I'd do it a go this time. I'm going to need to re-grab onto this because I'm not in the right orientation. Let's get away from the rock wall. Let's see, I want the open side to be over there. Let's see if I can do this without causing this thing to move around on me. There we go. Now that means, yes, I'll be flying this thing kind of backwards. As I try to navigate my way back into here. Ooh, I don't have room. Or I thought I had room. I don't want to remove that battery. Well, I guess this thing's gonna go. Put this back here in a little bit. But I'm also going to need 2 of those. So one goes there. Come on. And I just lost a bunch of stuff because it welded up the block it was on instead. There we go. Now, let's get this back on. And I want one of these. Why are we only turning 2 directions? Get this welded up. Put that back in there so I don't forget it. And what'd it do? I don't remember putting the 2 in there. Maybe I did. But anyways, we've got that. Let me go put this up. Get it over here where it can pick up some charge. Looks like I still got lots of hydrogen in that tank. Now that those batteries are fully charged, that's not using up a whole lot, really. So we've got these solar panels. That's kind of what I had down there. And I went ahead and put a camera on it. Let me rename this so I can find this stuff. I still didn't name it right. Let's turn that off for now. Let's go down the main road here. And let's get this taken care of. Let's see, I can actually... Let's do that one. That kind of works for where it's at. Let's make that the rotor. The elevation is going to be the hinge. Assigned camera is that. Always point at sun on. And the rest of that does not matter. So that should be, well, it may not because it's got, well, it's trying to point it at the sun, but the sun is kind of on the other side of it. So it's trying. Let's see. think it'll be okay. But looking at that, it is actually kind of pointing at the sun if you look at it. So I'll keep an eye on that, see where it goes and what it tries to do. But we now have our solar panels moved over. I've got a lot of thrusters moved over. And off camera, like I said, I managed to capture some of those. I think I captured 2 more. But so I should be able to, I've got these 4 in the back. I'll be able to put 4 more up front. And that will put me in pretty good shape. If I can find the time during the next week, I should be able to at least get that stuff moved over. I want a gravity gen in here also somewhere, which maybe I can stuff it in over here on the other side of the solar controller. But that might be a little harder to get stuffed in there. I've got a tank and stuff in there. But I'll get that all, try to get that all sorted. And perhaps next time we'll finally be able to cut our tether and actually get this thing moving. I mean, it's far from done, but I'd like to get it to a point to where it can move on its own and get underway. And we won't be tied to this particular area. All this will probably, once we start moving, I might raid some of this for a few components, but then it's all going to go away. I'll just use creative mode and just delete it all, because there's nothing, most of these will end up being just steel, and I don't need any of that right now. And more is going to show up. But that will all be next time. For now, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. Call it good. Thank you for watching, and I will see you around next time.